Why is it that guilt has consumed me? I was once that little girl on the playground. Ignorance. That ignorance was bliss. I can't remember the exact moment that seemed to change, but what I do have is this distinct memory imprinted on my brain. I was around 10 years old, stood in a changing room. My family were with me and I could hear them talking outside, talking about my weight, how I needed to lose it, how I'm difficult. I don't think they thought I could hear them, but it stuck with me, you know? I feel like since that age, I have always tried to fix myself. Like I was reaching for the cupboard door the other day. A tear fell and it hit my cheek. I could feel my body almost burning and my breath. My breath was suddenly shallow. My thoughts, they overwhelmed me. They became me. All sense of logic escaped and all that was left was disordered judgment, self-criticism, a lack of control. I opened the door. I took the chocolate bar out and I stared at it for a while. I tried to eat it, but I started to shake. Eventually, I bit into it. The rest of the bar left my hand and it hit the floor. I ran to the mirror and I stared at myself, the person I've turned out to be. I can feel the weight of that tiny little bite. I can see it around my waist. My warped perception allowing me to be defined by society's cruel expectations. Fear is what does it. The fear of being defined, labelled, judged against, compared. I am terrified. Because how will the world view me if not pretty? Pretty. The token to being treated decently. To be considered worthy enough for a place in the room. For my voice to be heard, to be recognised even. I feel as if my body is a trend, expected to morph into the next craze. Slimness equates to worthiness in my mind, my measurement of success. If I stand on that scale and the number has fallen, I smile. If the tape measure sits tighter, I am slightly kinder. As I stand here, I dream of the day when I'm able to look at myself and not turn away. I dream of when I can look at the reflection staring back at me and I can accept her. I no longer try to fix that young girl where the shame disappears and I am, finally, enough for me.